Have you ever heard the term, you can give them all the ingredients, but that doesn't mean they can cook it like you? Well, that's true in almost everything you do in life. You see it in entertainment as groups like Destiny's Child, Blink 182, The Temptations, The Fugees, NWA, and even the Beatles have broken up and failed to stay together as ambitions, egos, and overall visions change over time. This can be true in almost any field, and it's no different in business. As entrepreneurs, we evolve. Let's talk about why I have never taken on a partner in breeding and why I believe this is a recipe for eventual disaster. Breeding partnership deals are a common strategy in the dog industry, where two or more parties come together to breed and sell dogs, sharing the costs, risks, and profits. It sounds appealing, doesn't it? Who wouldn't want to spread the financial burden, tap into each other's expertise, and increase their chances of success? It's a partnership that's meant to be a win-win, but more often than not, it turns into a lose-lose situation. Let's talk about it. What's up, guys? I'm Aaron with Laron Frenchies. The concept of breeding partnership deals and their common appeal aren't new, and many start their business off in some form of partnership to soften the blow of the initial investment costs and liabilities across one or more partners. While this sounds like a good idea initially, they often fail for many reasons that we will go over today. I gave you all a very detailed story about working with two partners with a stud recently, and one thing of many that I took from that is the fact that neither wanted to be accountable to ensure they were delivering great customer service for something that was 100% their fault, but had absolutely zero hesitation in collecting the stud fee from me. It was also clear that they didn't communicate very well as a team. Given information about the payment that I sent to one partner, the other partner seemed surprised. Not telling them how to run their business, not even saying anything was wrong, but the perception that I got is they had some really bad communication issues. A recipe for disaster. We already know not to play with the money, guys. One of the main issues with breeding partnership deals is that the goals of the partners aren't always aligned, as well as duties aren't clearly defined without a real plan of action if and when something goes wrong. One partner might be in it for the short-term gain, while the other is focused on building a long-term legacy. This misalignment can lead to tension and conflict, causing the partnership to crumble under the pressure. Additionally, when multiple parties are involved, it can be challenging to make decisions, leading to stagnation and inaction. These issues ultimately end up being at the feet of buyers as quality is decreased and the overall customer experience is poor. Another significant problem is the lack of communication. Partners might have different ideas about how to handle certain situations, and without open and honest communication, these differences can escalate into full-blown conflicts. Furthermore, when partners have different levels of experience or expertise, it can create an imbalance of power, leading to one partner dominating the decision-making process. Misaligned expectations can also be a significant issue. Partners might have different ideas about what constitutes success, or they might have different visions of the future of their partnership. One guy might be flashy and doesn't want to reinvest into the business, but rather spend the profits on themselves, while the other might be low-key and in it for quality. I talk about this very subject in this video here. If the expectations of the partnership aren't discussed and aligned from the outset, it can lead to disappointment, frustration, and ultimately the collapse of the partnership. Disagreements in a business deal can quickly become personal, and it's bound to cause a collapse in the partnership. In some cases, breeding partnership deals can be a complete disaster. I've seen partnerships where one partner was more focused on making a quick profit, while the other partner was passionate about breeding high-quality dogs. The result was a clash of values, and the partnership ended in a messy divorce. In other cases, partners might have different risk tolerance levels, leading to disagreements about how to manage their financial aspects of the partnership. This is why I believe in starting your breeding program out yourself and not skipping steps by taking on a partner that could possibly help you reach your goals faster, but could also take part in derailing your partnership and potentially your business in the future. Being a risk-averse person is the reason why I chose not to take on partnerships. When money is involved, this could also tarnish or end a personal relationship, as business spilling over in a personal matter is almost inevitable. Obviously, this doesn't apply in every situation, but if your business is aligned with the foundational values of the individual who is making the financial and time investment, as well as weighing the opportunity costs that apply to their situation, it can cause for a much better customer experience and ultimately staying power in the breeding business down the road. It keeps you more flexible, as you can make decisions on the fly with risks that you are comfortable with. If you want to create relationships that don't require you to put your hard-earned investment in the hands of someone else and have to split the profits with them, then I would suggest networking in a way that allows you to ally with mentors where there isn't the pressure of financial loss, and you can still get insight while still making decisions that you ultimately feel are the best for the direction you want your business to go in. For example, it's story time. We'll call this guy John, a novice breeder who partnered with an experienced mentor to breed show-quality French Bulldogs. However, as the partnership progressed, John realized that his mentor was more interested in making a quick profit than in breeding quality dogs and wasn't always transparent with his buyers. The partnership ended in a costly legal battle, with John losing thousands of dollars. Looking back on this example, it becomes clear that the critical insight in understanding why breeding partnership deals often fail is compatibility. It's not just about finding a partner with the right resources or expertise. It's about finding someone who shares your values, your vision, and your goals. That's a very difficult proposition. When partners are compatible, they can work together seamlessly, making decisions that align with their shared objectives. In my opinion, compatibility is the key to success in breeding partnership deals. When partners are compatible, they can navigate the inevitable challenges that arise, and they can work together to overcome obstacles. However, when compatibility is lacking, the partnership is doomed from the start. So what's the takeaway from all of this? Breeding partnership deals can be a recipe for disaster if you are not careful. It's essential to take the time to find a compatible partner, to align your goals and expectations, and to establish open and honest communication. This is why corporations have mission statements, guys. If you don't fit their mission or their overall values and culture as a company, they don't care how smart you are. They will get you out of there, or not even hire you in the first place. If you're considering a breeding partnership deal, make sure you do your due diligence and prioritize compatibility above all else. They must be a fit. If you've had any experiences with breeding partnerships deals, I'd love to hear about them in the comments below. If you're interested in learning more about French Bulldog breeding in better detail, please consider joining my membership, which you can find in the first link in the description below this video. Also, please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my page. Thanks for watching.